Close your eyes for a moment and imagine waking up to the sound of roosters echoing through misty green rice terraces, the smell of incense floating in the air, and sunlight slowly touching ancient temples carved from stone. This is Bali, Indonesia, not just a destination, but a feeling that quietly changes people. What makes Bali truly shocking is not how beautiful it is, but how deeply it stays with you long after you leave. Bali is a small island, yet it carries the weight of an entire universe. It's one of the few places on Earth where spirituality is not something you visit once a week. It is something you breathe. Over 20,000 temples exist on this single island. That's more temples than villages. Every home has its own shrine. Every street has offerings, and every day feels like a ceremony. Imagine a place where people pause their busy lives not for alarms or notifications, but to thank the universe with flowers, rice, and prayers placed gently on the ground. One shocking fact most people don't realize is that Bali follows its own unique version of Hinduism, completely different from India. Here, gods are believed to live in mountains, especially Mount Agung, a volcano considered so sacred that many homes are built facing it. Mount Agung isn't just a mountain, it's the spiritual center of the island. When it erupts, people don't panic first, they pray. That tells you everything about the Balinese mindset. Bali lives by a philosophy called a Trihita Karana, which means harmony between humans, nature, and the spiritual world. This isn't a motivational quote on a wall, it's a lifestyle. That's why you'll see luxury resorts built respectfully around jungles, waterfalls protected like temples, and farmers still using ancient irrigation systems that are over 1,000 years old. These water temples manage rice fields so precisely that scientists once studied them because modern systems couldn't do it better. Bali will shock you with its contrasts. In the morning, you might be surfing waves that attract world champions from across the globe. By afternoon, you're walking through forests where monkeys rule ancient temple ruins. And by night, you're sitting quietly under lantern-lit skies, listening to gameland music that feels like it's vibrating inside your chest. Few places on Earth can shift your mood so gently, yet so powerfully within a single day. The island is also a paradox of time. Some villages feel untouched by the modern world, while nearby cafes serve smoothie bowls and coffee brewed by beans grown on volcanic soil just meters away. Bali produces one of the rarest coffees in the world, Kopi Luwak, made in a way that sounds unbelievable. The beans pass through the digestive system of a civet animal before being collected and roasted. Bali doesn't just surprise you, it challenges your ideas of what's normal. But beyond beaches and Instagram spots lies something deeper. Bali has one of the most positive outlooks on death you'll ever encounter. In many cultures, funerals are quiet and heavy. In Bali, they can be vibrant, colorful, even joyful. Cremation ceremonies are massive events filled with music and community because death is seen as a release of the soul, not an end. Imagine growing up in a culture where fear of death is replaced by acceptance and gratitude for life. That alone can completely shift how you see your own existence. Nature here feels alive, almost conscious. Waterfalls hidden in jungles appear like secrets meant only for those willing to walk a little further. Beaches change personality depending on where you go. In calm turquoise waters in Nusa Dua to dramatic black sand beaches formed by volcanic rock. Even the sunsets feel intentional, painting the sky with colors so intense. They don't look real. And maybe that's the secret. Bali often feels like a dream you're somehow awake inside. Another shocking truth is how affordable paradise can be. In many parts of Bali, you can live comfortably for a fraction of what it costs in major cities around the world. That's why artists, writers, entrepreneurs, and dreamers from every country come here, not just to visit, but to stay. Bali has quietly become a global hub for creativity and self-discovery, without ever losing its soul. Yet, what truly makes Bali unforgettable is its people. Despite millions of tourists each year, the Balinese smile feels genuine. Hospitality here isn't trained, it's inherited. Children grow up learning that kindness is not weakness, and community matters more than individual success. Villages work together, celebrate together, and grieve together. and grieve together. In a world that often feels rushed and divided, Bali offers a rare reminder of how humans once lived, and maybe how we still should. Bali doesn't scream for attention, it whispers. It pulls you in slowly. Then suddenly you realize something inside you has shifted. You start waking up earlier. You breathe deeper. You notice small things again, the sound of leaves, the warmth of sunlight, the feeling of being present. And that might be the most shocking fact of all. Bali doesn't just change your location, it changes your rhythm. People come to Bali for beaches, photos, and vacations. Many leave with new perspectives, healed hearts, and unanswered questions about life. Because Bali is not just an island in Indonesia,